So I've opened up the 2017 sales report, and we are going to be doing some customizing of this report. And you do need to make sure you are in layout view for this. So why don't we go to design and go right into layout view. And remember, if you click on something, it should be orange. That's how you can tell you're in the right view. And we're going to go into design, and we're going to select the I and theme. Then we're going to adjust our title. So we're going to hit the title button. We're going to key in 2017 sales. And then we're going to click on representative, and we're going to insert a row above this. And that is in the arrange ribbon. We'll go ahead and choose insert above. And that actually puts 3 cells, okay, 1 for each column. And we're going to shift and click on those cells to select them, and then we're going to merge them together. And we're going to key in a little subtitle here. And then we're going to give a command to basically split our title box in 2, because the title box is quite large. So if we split it in half and delete the empty portion, that will actually move our date over. So with the title selected, we're going to click on split horizontal, and you can see immediately that the box is about 50% less. And we're going to click to the right because this is the other half of the title box. And we're going to delete that. Okay, and that moves the date over. Then what we're going to do is click in the detail section. That will display this little move handle for the table, and we're going to click on that so all of our cells are selected. And then in the arrange ribbon, we're going to hit control margins, and we're going to change those to narrow. And we're going to set the padding to medium. Now, we've done this before with the forms. Okay, and so you can immediately notice with the padding that we have a little bit more space between all of our little controls. The control where we can't see things very well is this Dearborn 2017 sales. So we're going to click on that, and then we're going to position the mouse on the border at the bottom. And we're just going to drag it down so that we can see everything. And they would like us to change the font for all of the data in the report. And so we're just going to press Control and A, which is the universal select all command. And you should notice that all objects are now selected. And we're going to go into Format. And we're going to change the font to Cambria. So you could click on the arrow and choose Cambria, or you can simply key it in. And they would also like us to apply bold facing to everything. And they want us to change the alignment of the column headings. So we're going to have to select Dearborn 2017. We're going to shift and click on Sales 2017, because that'll give us the second row as well. And these are all column headings. And we're going to center align those. Okay, where is it? There it is. Now, it did want these bold-faced. I do not think it wants all of our data bold-faced, so I'm going to shift and click on these. We're going to unbold those. So what should be bold-faced would be the titles, but not the detail. Okay, so make sure those are bold. And then they would like us to choose our numbers in sales and get rid of the decimals. So we're going to hit decrease decimal twice. And at this point, they would like us to apply conditional formatting. Now, we did do this with the form, so it kind of works the same way here in the report. So we are going to go ahead and hit conditional formatting. I'm going to do a new rule. And field value we want is greater than. And then they want a number with a lot of nines. 1 and 5 nines afterwards. So if the field value is greater than this number with all of the nines after the 1, what we're going to do is adjust our background color. And they want green 2. That should be our 7th column, 3rd row. So we'll go ahead and select that. And we're going to click OK. So if the value is greater than this number, we're going to get that green shading in the background. Now, it looks like they want another rule. So let's go ahead and do another rule. And for this second rule, if the field value is less than, so let's change this to less than. And the number is a 2 with 5 zeros. Then we're going to also change the background color. But this is going to be maroon 2. So we're looking at column 6, row 3. Very faint red. And we're going to click OK. Okay, so these are the 2 rules that we are applying to all of those numbers in the sales column. And we are going to go ahead and click OK. And you should see now we have quite a colorful column. And what you should notice is anything in green is greater than 1 with 5 nines, and anything in red is less than the 2 with the 5 zeros. So I believe if we were going to say the numbers aloud, it would be greater than 199,999 and less than 200,000. So at this point, we are ready to actually total up our sales. So we still have this sales column selected. And they want us to click the column heading. And go back into design and hit totals. And you'll notice that we have different statistics that we can add to the bottom of a column. And they just want us to choose sum, which should give us a grand total down here at the bottom. Now, if we click on this, we can actually double click on that bottom border and it should auto size it. Okay, you could also drag it down, you know, whatever you're more comfortable with, but double clicking will auto size it. Now they would like us to adjust the top margin. So we're going to go to the representative column heading. We'll go ahead and click on that. And they want us to go into page setup. And they want us to go into the page setup dialog box. And this is where we have the top, bottom, left, and right margins. And for the top, they would like 0.5. And that is the only thing they want us to change. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. So we're going to save this. And what you have now is actually what you need. The next series of tasks, basically they have us make changes so you can see how things look, and then they have you change it back. So the next series of changes that we make is nothing that we're going to be keeping. So for size, right now we have letter. They want you to change it to legal. And then go into design and print preview. So legal is quite long. And then we'll close out a print preview. And we'll go back into page setup, change the size back to letter. And we go to design, we go to print preview. You can see we are on 2 pages. Okay, whereas when we had it, the legal size paper, we were on 1 page. Okay, so we're going to close out a print preview. We're going to leave it on letter. And then they would like you to insert a background image and then remove the background image. So if you remember, we did the same exact thing with forms in chapter 5. So we will go ahead and do it just so you know how to put a background image in. We are going to go into Format, Background Image. We have to select Browse. And you have to navigate to your AL1C6 folder, wherever that may be. And the mountain is what they want us to add to the background. And isn't that lovely? And so they want you to notice how that is displaying. I think it's a tad distracting. And to remove this, we are just going to use undo. Okay, and at this point, we are done. We are going to save this and we are going to close it.